Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andre here. My hair is very long. I need a haircut. Um, just giving an update on 1 month post surgery, post microdiscectomy, L4-L5. On the left side, I had a herniated disc. I have another video up that was pretty much covering everything that happened for the first 3 weeks post surgery, and it also gives in that video it gives an update and a bit of a history about like my injury when I first had it, symptoms I've had and whatnot. So I think it's a good idea to just make a short, sort of snappy update video. The last one was quite long because I was covering a lot. I wasn't doing like day one video update, day two. I just thought, you know what, for the last video I'm like, let's just mash it all in. Let's just do a 3 week update and see how I am then, because there's a lot that changes from day to day and even hour to hour in those first week to 10 days to 3 weeks for sure. I think where my head's at right now is that, as I was sort of saying, I think there's a sort of a rapid recovery phase from the day of the surgery or the day after your surgery up to about the 10-day mark. And that's like, there's a lot going on, as you know, like the wound is healing, you're getting your strength back, you're probably on painkillers, medication, really strong ones like oxycodone, which totally space you out. I felt like a zombie on them, but they're very good painkillers. So there's a lot going on in your body, just and your head, as you kind of come out of that cloud of general anesthetic, to kind of going home and, you know, finding your bearings and figuring out how you can operate with this no bending, lifting, twisting for the next 6 weeks. So like, as I said, I'm a month post surgery now. I'd say, just to continue on, my recovery overall has been really good. Really positive about it. I think, does that mean I'm perfect? Absolutely not. So as you can see right now, I'm lying down. So I probably wouldn't have thought I'd still be lying down like a month after surgery, but you just get tired. Your back, it's not like I never nap during the day and I never take naps, but you feel, your body just feels jaded. Like, and it's nothing to do with fitness levels or anything like that. You just, your back is just like, oh, I feel tired, I need to lie down. And it's very much a case of that whole kind of cliche of listening to your body. But you do just get tired and you need to lie down. So I'm finding today, exactly 1 month after, is probably one of my rougher days, because in my last video I spoke about intermittent nerve pain that you get post surgery. I have that, and it's kind of peeing me off a little bit today. Using my brain, I think logically I can explain what it is. Not that I'm trying to make excuses up to say why it's there, but I think probably what it is my nerve is a bit inflamed today. So last week, I think in the 3 week general update video, I said my nerve pain was probably at about like maybe a 3 or a 4 out of 10. I'd say it's probably at a 4 today, a solid 4, and it's kind of been like that all day. Now, 2 weeks after surgery, I was given clearance to drive, so that meant I could do, you know, basic enough tasks like go up to my GP, which I needed to do that to get medical certs for work and get some, you know, travel insurance forms completed. So like, that was basically, you know, a week and a bit ago. They say 2 weeks. I kind of went out after about 2.5 weeks just to take it easy and not push it too much. So I feel great getting in there the car and driving around to do my any errands I need to do, basically. But yesterday I was in the car for like, I had a couple of other things to do, so I was in the car for like an hour and a half. Now I got out. The rule is, generally, I've been told from my surgeon and the medical team, is like, you know, you can go in the car after 2 weeks, but you need to sort of get out and move around after every half an hour. So I kind of did that. And yesterday was one of my days where I didn't do as much walking as I normally would. Normally, when I'm not, you know, going out to drive anywhere, like go up to the doctors or something like that, I'm doing about an hour of walking probably a day since about week 3. So yeah, and yeah, you'd get a little bit of like, sort of like when you do exercise and then you get a bit fatigued the next day. delayed onset muscle soreness. You get a bit of that, except in my nerve, the day after. So anyway, yesterday I kind of did a bit of a big drive. I was on my feet a lot, even though I wasn't walking much. I still got about a 25-30 minute walk in, which is fine. The weather was really bad as well, so that was it. But I think with all the sitting down in the car, even though I was getting up every half an hour, maybe that's probably why my nerve feels a bit inflamed and sore today. Over the last week, like from week 3 to week 4, I've had some of the best days I've had in terms of progress to date and recovery were last week, in the last week. Like I've had some days where I was like, Jesus, I feel really good. You know, I think my recovery's going very strong. I think I'm going to recover fully. And then you kind of get days like today where it's like, you know, the nerve is annoying you, it feels sore, and you're like, about 10%, 10-15% of your brain always goes like, have I re-herniated? You know, what have I done? And, you know, you're lying on your bed, you end up doing like a couple of leg raises just to feel if it's kind of like how it was before. And it's not, but sometimes it can feel like it is a little bit, very mildly. Bear in mind, like most people who get surgery, they're in a serious amount of pain before they get into surgery, so it's kind of hard to compare to that level again. But yeah, I was in mad pain before I had the surgery. Well, for 2 or 3 weeks before the surgery. Crazy pain. So, you know, it's absolutely nowhere near that, which gives me great confidence, but still it kind of gets a bit frustrating. And I can see now, like from, you know, other YouTube videos I've watched where people are recovering, and even reading some sort of threads online, that, you know, it is a bit up and down. I think it's as much mental as it is physical, because, you know, if you're an active sort of person, and that doesn't mean you need to be, you know, running 100 miles 4 times a week, but if you've got hobbies like gym classes or golf or whatever you want to do with yourself each week, or even walking your dog, you know, whatever it is you want to do, you kind of want to get back to doing that as quickly as possible. So it's a bit of an up and down, bit of a mental game insofar as that, like, you're limited by what you can do. I think what's a little bit confusing is, like, as I said, in the last week I've had some of my best days as well to date, and what I find can happen is you forget that you have to limit your bending, lifting and twisting. Now I've been very conscious of it, and I haven't broken any rules at all. Like, I feel like I could bend over probably properly, but I'm just not risking it. In fact, I think my biggest fear will be when I go to physio in about 2 weeks' time, and I'm sure they're going to do some like range of movement tests and basic things with me. I'm really looking forward to doing physio, because I want to get back to play golf and do a bit of boxing and all that sort of stuff, which I said before. But yeah, I'm going to be nervous about like bending over, because, you know, it's kind of one of those injuries where if it's bothered you enough and someone just said to you, look, never ever bend over again, otherwise you'll get that pain, you'll probably not ever bend over again, because you don't want to get that nerve pain. But yeah, I'm delighted no one's actually said that. But I find that the whole sort of process to date is you're comparing and contrasting how you feel, and then you're trying to, you know, fast forward into the future to say, oh, will I be able to go boxing if I feel like this? Or sometimes you're just trying to figure out in your head, like, how much more you'll actually improve. Especially when you get days like today where, you know, it could be inflamed or sore, and you're like, geez, I thought I felt great there the other day, and now it's back again, kind of irritating me a bit. So that's what I mean by a mental game. It's a bit up and down. But yeah, overall, you know, I'm still not on any medications whatsoever. I'm not taking paracetamol. I'm not taking ibuprofen. I haven't since like probably between day 8 and day 10 after surgery. I'm not taking anything. I'm pretty sure if I took an ibuprofen or a paracetamol, I'd feel okay. Or I imagine I would, but I don't know. I kind of want to get back to an organic state where I'm not relying on any medicine or any medication at all. Particularly since I've, you know, I'm in my recovery phase. I'm going to try and keep it as clean and natural as possible. So yeah, so that's basically it. 1 month after. Overall, it's still been really, really good. Even as I lie here now, telling you, like, I've got 4 out of 10 nerve pain in my left leg, and it's definitely annoying me today. But overall, it's still very positive. I'm keeping the faith. I think it's going to be okay. It's up and down. Anything else to add? No, that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to just keep... The weather was really, really bad today. Quite stormy and wet over in Ireland. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably chill out, lie down for another half an hour. And then I'm going to go for probably a half-hour walk and just be interested to see if that actually calms the irritation I'm getting, or if maybe tomorrow I might keep it going, or it might whatever. So anyway, you got to test and measure and figure out what works for you, but still listen to your body. But yeah, I mean, week 4 after microdiscectomy, they kind of said to me it's a 6-week recovery. In my head, I kind of think it's probably going to be 3 months in terms of actual healing of the disc and stuff, but I still fully expect to feel 10 out of 10 after 6 weeks. Maybe that's just like blind optimism, but it probably won't be like that. I don't know, or maybe it will be, who knows. But yeah, up and down, but generally up. And yeah, I'll keep you posted probably another few days if this nerve pain's sticking around, and I make another update just to kind of share what's going on. Or else if everything's going good, I'll just probably give a week 5 update then as well, and I'll just look to give weekly updates, I think, is the main thing, because it's good for me to track, and hopefully it's good for you guys to share as well. So yeah, peace out. If you need anything, let me know. Can't believe I said peace out. Anyway, good luck to you. Chat to you later.